Hey, Tubies, it's Psychic Bob. Well, here I am. I'm sitting here looking at my beautiful mystical eye pendant. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. I love that. I call this my Eye of Isis. It's the protection of the goddess. Isn't that lovely? It's got little crystals around it. It's set in silver. The eye that sees all. That's the right mystical eye. Well, anyways, I'm wearing that today and chanting my little rhyme. Something like this. It's like, praise be the mystical eye, the goddess who watches from on high. Amen. So mote it be. Well, I'm so glad you guys are here. Well, you know it's Monday. You know what that means? Time for horoscopes. We're going to spin around our big zodiac wheel and see what is in the stars for all of us this week. So before we get into that, though, I just want to say thank you. Thank you to all of you who came out to yesterday's video. We had such a good time. We had our witching hour, and it was live broadcast last night. We do that every Sunday. If you didn't see that, go check it out. It's in the queue right before this. We had a special ritual. We installed Carol Pettis as our new officer in the Order of the Purple Cord. She is now the keeper of the sacred staff. And if you didn't see that, it was a special night. Definitely see that. It's in the queue right before this video. Well, it's time to spin around our wheel today and see what the stars have. Just so you know, I always forget to mention the time frame. This video covers the time period of Monday, May 14th, 2018 through Sunday, May the 20th, 2018. So everything in this video covers that time period. So we're going to go through and see what the major transits are, and then we'll have individual horoscopes. And, you know, I always like to say, you know, horoscopes are a great way to get psychic help because it covers a whole week, and it'll give you some help to get through your week. And if you're waiting on, you know, like a private reading with me, or you're waiting on messages from the spirit world, you know, horoscopes it's a great way to get a little psychic snapshot of your week. Okay, so I hope you'll watch and each week and be part of it. All right, well, we're going to start here with our horoscope, or with our transits. And so we're here at Monday, May 14th. That's right. And we're starting out today with our sun in the sign of Taurus. Happy birthday to our Taurus people. And interestingly, we've got our moon in Taurus. Now, this is a double whammy of earth energy. People today are going to feel very grounded. You know, usually Mondays are kind of crazy, kind of insane, but today is going to be a day of kind of centered focus and grounding. Okay, we've got our sun trine Pluto, which is encouraging long-term vision, and then our moon is trine Saturn, which brings in that clarity and that logical element. So today is a day for clarity, for logic, and long-term stability. So think of those long-term goals. You're going to have a lot of clear vision today about all of that, okay? Going into Tuesday, the 15th, we've got our moon still in Taurus, that beautiful earth energy. We've got our moon in opposition to Jupiter. Mercury is square Mars, and Mars is square Uranus. What this means is that patience brings success, okay? The moon in opposition to Jupiter means blessings are coming, though it may be a little delayed. Not necessarily a bad delay, because Jupiter in the chart is always good. Mercury square Mars means that there could be a little challenge in people getting on the same page with you. Mercury square Uranus means people may be a little out of sorts, a little wonky on Tuesday. But don't worry about it, because long term, you're going to succeed. So patience brings success. Don't stress out on Tuesday. Just be patient. You're going to be awesome if you just hold that thought, okay? Going into Wednesday, our moon moves into Gemini. This will bring in a sense of lightness because it's air energy. Our sun is trine Mars. Our sun is trine Pluto. Moon is trine Mars, and Jupiter is trine Neptune. These are all amazing transits, like super high power. I'd say Wednesday is our power day this week. This is the day for channeling. There's a lot of psychic energy, and if you focus on your inner vision, your inner wisdom, trust it and follow, you're going to have that inspiration that leads to breakthrough, okay? Wednesday's our psychic power day and our material power day. So breakthrough, success, great day for job interviews, great day for business negotiations. If you can do anything that's important, do it on Wednesday, okay? All right, Thursday, we got our moon still in Gemini, a lot of that wonderful air energy, which opens up communications and partnerships. Our sun, interesting, we got some transits that are interesting this day. Our sun is trine Mars, and our moon is square Neptune, and Jupiter is trine Neptune. What this means is that there are hidden answers. Okay, look deeper, because you may be talking, but you may be missing something. Okay, the Sun trine Mars gives us inspiration and power, but that moon square Neptune means we're not seeing something. So definitely look deeper and you will find the truth. Don't take everything right on the surface on Thursday. Dig deeper and you'll have success. Okay, going into Friday, the 18th, our moon moves into Cancer. That's water energy. That's going to put us a little more in touch with that psychic self, that emotional self. We've got our moon in opposition to Saturn that day, and Mercury is trine Saturn. Interesting, because Saturn is a planet, is kind of the wisdom planet, and I call it the brakes of the zodiac. Slows things down a little bit, but it's going to allow us to kind of take a second look at things. Jupiter is trine Neptune also on this day, which is a powerful thing, meaning giving a lot of power to wisdom, particularly psychic insight. Friday, you want to go slow, be factual, avoid jumping to conclusions, okay? Now, going into Saturday on our 19th, we've got our moon in Cancer still, which is that wonderful water, that psychic energy. We've got our moon trine Jupiter. Ooh, that's powerful for psychic insight. And our moon is trine Neptune. What this adds up to is Saturday is a day to trust your intuition, and that will lead to major success. I'd say actually Wednesday and Saturday are probably our most powerful days for breakthrough, particularly if you follow your psychic senses, okay? Going into Sunday, a little chancy here, okay? On Sunday, our moon moves into Leo, which is firepower, which is wonderful. Our sun is trine Mars, which again further enhances firepower. Our moon, interesting, is in opposition to Mars. That's a little bit of a challenging aspect. And our planet Mars is actually square Uranus. What this means, there's a lot of high power. Everybody's going to be revved up, but you got to be very careful. People are going to be a little wonky, a little oversensitive. It would be very easy to overstep your bounds and create drama. So really try to retreat more on Sunday. I'd actually make it a quiet day. If you got all that energy going through you, try to do stuff solo that you've been wanting to accomplish. I'd actually make it a day to work on stuff around the house rather than try to go out and be a big social person, because it's going to be weird energy on Sunday. Stay at home, chill out. What's that term? Netflix and chill. That's what Sunday's for. All right, yay. There are our major transits of the week. Now, we're going to get into the horoscopes. And you have a lot of new people that have joined Spirit Channel this last few weeks here. I'm going to first of all say welcome to the newbies. We love you. And if you're new here, this is something we do every Monday. It's our Monday horoscopes, so make sure to be here. We're going to cover all 12 zodiac signs. And today, we're going to go through each sign. Now, listen up, because I'm going to give the birth dates after each sign. If you don't know what sign you are, you will find out once you listen to it. Now, I always get this every week. People write me or call me, and they say, well, say goodbye by listening to your horoscopes. When I listen to this other astrologer, I was a Pisces, but when I listen to yours, I'm an Aries. Where am I? Who am I? You're what we call a cusp sign. That means you're on the edge of one or both signs. And when you're a cusp, don't let that stress you out. It means you actually get to listen to 2 horoscopes. So listen to the horoscopes on both, and you'll start to figure out which one you feel more drawn to, okay? So now, just also to answer our question, people say, Bob, where do you get your horoscopes from? I create these myself. I study the transits and I put them together, so they're unique to my channel. They're my creation. You won't get these horoscopes anywhere else. All right, so let's spin around our big wheel and see what is in the stars for you. All right, Aries, March 21st through April 19th. Aries, this week there is definitely a lot of high power. You are going to just feel a little on edge, wanting to jump into the mix. Don't. Slow it down, hold back, be patient, because right now if you jump into the mix, Aries, you're going to misinterpret stuff and create a lot of drama that you didn't intend. So Aries are going to have to be very passive this week. It's not normally your nature, I know, but trust me, it will be the answer to success for you. Same thing in relationships, Aries. Avoid trying to be assumptive. Don't jump to conclusions. Take everything slow. Slow it down. If you can take some personal days this week, Aries, that'd even be better. Kind of stay out of the fray, okay? Not to worry, you're going to have a good week as long as you understand the energy flow. You'll bypass any drama, okay? Also highlighted for Aries this week are energies connected to creative writing, particularly if you're doing writing of like screenplays or theater pieces, you know, movies, creative things like scripts. Be open to that. All right. Your keyword this week, Aries, is slow. All right. Our next sign, Taurus, April 20th to May 20th. Taurus, this week you have the ultra clear vision of life and love and success. Really, trust your inner voice. This week, Taurus, you're going to start to see patterns emerge. And I want you to observe patterns as they unfold around you. You're going to see that things follow in a flow. A follows B, follows C, you know, or C follows B, follows A. And you're going to see that this understanding the patterns around you will make everything fall into place for you. This is true in money and in business as well as in romance. Because as you get to know your partner or potential partner, you're going to start to see their own patterns and energy. And if you honor that and work with it, you're going to be in good stead with love also this week. Also highlighted for Taurus this week are energies connected to art, like art development, art appreciation, maybe learning to paint, learning a new artistic skill, learning to sculpt. Get your hands in the clay and experience creating. Your key word this week, Taurus, is logical. Be logical. Observe logic. All right. Our next sign is Gemini, and that's May 21st to June 20th. Geminis, this week for you, you are just seeing everything. You're kind of like the Taurus. You have a very clear vision of everything. You're going to feel very uplifted as that Gemini moon comes in this week. That's really heightening your sensitivity, your clarity of vision. You're going to be very much in a channeling mode. You're going to be inspired. You're going to have words to share. Be open to communication this week. Gemini, if you're in a business meeting and you get a sudden rush of inspiration, don't bite your tongue and hold it. Go ahead and speak it out, because people will receive your words as words of wisdom and power, and they will help you and others. Okay, in the area of relationships, Gemini, you're going to really see the long-term success. Your relationships are moving ahead in positive direction this week, and you're really in the flow with other people's energy as well as your own. So it's a week to socialize, a week to create, a week to connect. Okay. Also highlighted for Geminis this week are issues connected to music appreciation. So you might want to get out of a concert and feel that music and just dance. Your key word this week, Gemini, is inspiration. All right. Our next sign, Cancer, June 21st to July 22nd. You know, Cancers, you actually hold all the answers this week. Yes, you do. But you're going to have to be very cautious of what information you reveal, to whom and when you reveal it. Cancers are kind of in a strange position this week in that they know everything. You know the lay of the land. You know all the plans that are coming. You may have some insider information come to you about a work situation. It's a good thing for Cancers to bite their tongue, be observant, and stay silent as much as you can. You're going to be very careful this week, Cancer, because even though you have power, some people may be threatened by your power. So know that you have the power, hold the power within, and trust your sense of time. You'll be told literally by spirit what to say to whom and when to say it, okay? So that's going to be across all boards in business as well as relationships, because you're going to find in personal relationships that you really have an understanding of everybody's side. You may find yourself kind of in the middle this week of other people's dramas. Stay out of it. Don't start running and choosing sides yet, because all sides are kind of in error ultimately, and you don't want to get caught in that. So stay silent, be observant this week, okay? Also highlighted for Cancers this week, on a lighter note, are issues connected to spiritual retreats. So you might want to get out of the fray and just go have a Zen retreat. Go to a monastery with some Zen monks for the week. Your key word this week, Cancer, is cautious. Be cautious in all dealings. All right. Our next sign, Leo, July 23rd to August 22nd. You know, Leos, you're a little like the Cancers this week. You kind of know everything that's going on. Like the Cancers, Leo, you're going to have to kind of stay on the sidelines a little bit this week. Kind of watch and see how things unfold. In the work area, Leos will find that there could come issues around reorganizations, and you may be asked to be part of a reorg team. Sit back and don't jump into the fray. Don't give all your opinions. Wait and watch how things unfold. In the area of relationships also, Leo, similar energy this week. You're going to have to listen. You know, if you're dating somebody or married somebody, don't be so quick this week to say how you feel about it and say your ideas. Sit back and practice listening, because you may discover that there are things that you just didn't know about your partner or potential partner that are going to help you move forward in a more positive way. So be very slow to speak, very quick to listen, okay? Also highlighted for Leos this week, our energy is connected to creative writing. So this is a good week, Leo, to start a journal, capture your thoughts and meditate on them. Your key word this week, Leo, is observant. Be observant. All right. Our next sign, Virgo, August 23rd to September 22nd. You know, Virgos, you are in the winner circle this week. You are able to see success short-term as well as long-term. And Virgos would do very well this week to put their energy really into being goal-oriented, focus on success. Success is very close and easy for you. And you'll find in business that there's a lot of energy right now around promotions, around project completion, and really getting to shine. So this is where you're going to really succeed. In the area of relationships also, Virgo, you're going to find that, you know, your partner or potential partner is willing to listen to your plan, like what you see the relationship as going forward. So this is a good time to make some relationship goals and work on those with your partners as well. And if you're a single Virgo, it's a great week for dating, because people are going to be fascinated by you. Also highlighted for Virgos this week are issues connected to astrology. So if you've been wanting to learn astrology and horoscopes, explore that. Your key word this week, Virgo, is goals. Focus on your goals. All right. Our next sign, Libra, September 23rd to October 22nd. You know, Libras, these Jupiter transits, there's a lot of Jupiter energy and Martian energy this week. This is spurring you on right now to financial growth and success. Libras, you have the sense of timing. You know you've got your finger on the pulse, the heartbeat of whatever you're working on. Trust that intuition, trust that sense of timing. It leads to partnership business-wise. It leads to success. And you're really in the money flow now. For you Libras who have been a little on hold in the money area, this week sees a change in that area, a lot of breakthrough. In the area of relationships also, Libra, this may be an interesting week, because you may suddenly have, you know, a secret admirer come forward. You may have somebody in the background who's got their eye on you, but they haven't really expressed it. They may come forward, because with all of this prosperity and wealth energy around you right now, people feel like they can trust you, that you're a good person, an honest person. They feel your good heart, your generous heart. So be open to new declarations of love. Also highlighted for Libras this week are issues connected to business development. So if you've been wanting to start a business or expand a business, focus on that this week. Your key word this week, Libra, is prosperity. Ooh, I see dollar signs. All right, our next sign, Scorpio, October 23rd to November 21st. Scorpios, you are literally walking with God this week, or the gods, however you interpret that. Scorpios are going to find that they have an understanding of the cosmos. It's going to be interesting, because in terms of like the financial and business world, you're going to start to see people's motivations, and you're going to understand business and work this week more from the soul side rather than the monetary side. And so understand, because success for you is about understanding what motivates people and why they're in and doing what they do. And if you can focus on that, you'll find you have very good rapport in the work area, and that people and you just gel. It's a good mix. In the area of relationships, Scorpio, you know, I normally would not say this, but there's a lot of energy to kind of find that soulmate. This may be a week where you really find somebody who's your soulmate. And as you know, as a psychic, I've always said I'm not a big fan of that term soulmate. But in Scorpio's case this week, I really think it can happen and could very well be part of the agenda this week. So be open to new beginnings in love and reconnecting with a soulmate. Also highlighted for Scorpio this week are issues connected to long-term investments. So if you've been wanting to purchase property as an investment or stocks or 401k, you might want to explore that as well. Your key word this week, Scorpio, is spirituality. All right. Our next sign, Sagittarius, November 22nd to December 21st. You know, Sagittarius, this week the world wants to hear what you have to say. You're going to kind of be on a platform. People are going to see you as a leader, and they want your words of guidance and wisdom. So this week, be open to teaching, be open to preaching. Share the word and enlighten everybody around you. Sagittarius are also going to find the area of relationships that this is a breakthrough week. If you've been in some relationships that have been challenging, revisit those this week. Open the lines of communication, and you'll find that you're well received, and there'll be a real kind of reconnection and healing in the emotional area. Also highlighted for Sagittarius this week are issues connected to home renovation. So if people want to, put in new drapes, new windows, new carpet, be open to that this week and improve your home, and you'll improve your life. Your key word this week, Sagittarius, is communication. All right, our next sign is Capricorn, December 22nd to January 19th. Capricorns, this earth energy is doubly powerful for you. And you're normally a little more, clear-headed. You're kind of the leader. You kind of control the scene. This week, Capricorn, you're going to just feel like you're giving in to every whim and desire. This is definitely a week for Capricorns to indulge in self-luxury, self-indulgence. Nothing wrong with just kind of treating yourself well. Capricorns, you're going to find this week that in terms of work, that people will actually listen to you, and it's like you're going to be in a mood to share your deeper self. Be open to that. You're really in a bridge building place and uniting with others, particularly in work. In personal life, you're going to find that once you get out of the office, it's like the world is your oyster. You're going to be very drawn to shopping this week. You're going to be very drawn to fine foods and luxurious clothing. Enjoy that earth energy. You've earned it, and it's a sign of further prosperity coming. Also highlighted for Capricorns this week are issues connected to travel, particularly world travel. So you might indulge some of that desire for luxury and going to a far-flung country. Your key word this week, Capricorn, is luxury. That's a good one. Aquarius, January 20th to February 18th. Aquarians, you are very much in tune with the spirit today, or this week, I should say. You are in a channeling mode. You are having visions of success, visions of the future. Trust your visions. Dare to step out of the box, break the mold, and follow your inspiration. We're entering, as I've told you all before, the age of Aquarius. And the age of Aquarius is air energy. It's mind-to-mind communication. And for Aquarians, you're going to feel a real telepathic rapport with all the people around you. It's going to be fascinating because it's like as soon as you think it goes onto the ethers and you receive a response back. So be open to that mental exchange, be open to that inspiration, be open to the channel that is working through you right now. In the area of relationships, same thing, mind-to-mind contact. Aquarians, for you, the challenge in relationships is that you get so mental, so heady, that you sometimes overthink stuff and you forget to feel. So you're going to have to work this week on connecting the heart with the mind, which won't be hard, but try to be aware of that, okay? Also highlighted for Aquarians this week are issues connected to channeled writing. So spirit may write through you. You might want to get a notepad and be open to inspirations and let the spirit write through you and see what you create. Your key word this week, Aquarius, is visionary. Ooh, I can hear the song Age of Aquarius playing. Ooh, I won't sing it for you. All right, our next sign is Pisces, February 19th to March 20th. Pisces, oh, you know the old gypsy used to say, cross my palm with silver and I'll tell you your fortune. Well, Pisces just put out their palm and it just fills with silver. You got the money energy this week. You're probably going to be the wealthiest of all the Zodiac this week. So Pisces, be open to prosperity. It's literally like money just falls in your lap. If you're in your own business now, Pisces, look for major contracts and be ambitious, and you'll get those signed this week. For those of you Pisces are working for companies, be open to opportunities for advancement. It's a week of money. And for those of you starting to build a business, wondering if you should do it, if you do it, you're going to make it. All right. A lot of success this week, a lot of Jupiter influence and Neptune that is influencing Pisces this week, and that's giving you the vision of the future and one of success. You can trust it and go with it. In the area of relationship also, Pisces, you can count love as a form of wealth also. So you're going to have a lot of romance, a lot of attention, a lot of opportunities to connect with people this week. Enjoy it. Enjoy friendships as well as romance. You're in the winner's circle. Also highlighted for Pisces this week are issues connected to occult studies. So if you want to study a little prosperity magic, you'll have real success with it. A little witchcraft, a little mysticism. It's all there for you this week, Pisces. Your key word this week, Pisces, is wealth. Ooh, I love that. Oh my gosh, guys. Can you believe it? We spun around. We covered all 12 zodiac signs. Isn't that wonderful? Now listen, I have to say it. I say it every week, but it's really true. If you're in a time of despair in your life, don't panic. Don't give in to that despair. Just pause. Look to the stars. The zodiac wheel is always above us, spinning, and the whole cosmos is in motion. And what that means is that each day brings a new beginning and a new hope. Let the stars be your friends and allies on the way. The stars never compel us nor control us, but they are friends that point towards wisdom. So let them be your friends on your journey. Remember, keep faith, hope, and love in your heart. Look to the stars, and you're sure to have success. You guys are the best. Listen, I want to say thank you. Thank you for being here this week. You guys are always so wonderful. Listen, if you've enjoyed this and you want to help Psychic Bob out, you might want to pop over to my website and check out my books. I am a published author, and if you go to my website at robert-hickman.com, the link to all this will be in the info box below. You can go over there and pick up my books. We got Messages from Rose. A lot of you said you enjoyed this book. It's about my work as a trance channel medium. Ouija Mystery Spirit Board Seances, my work with the Ouija board. And we've got Psychic Bob's Book of Wiccan Wisdom. It's about my years as a practicing Wiccan. It's got beautiful artworks in it. I think you'll really enjoy it. So pop over to my website and get those books. And if you want to get on my schedule for a private reading, the info, how to do that's in the box below. Give me a call at my office, 571-483-2112. We'll get you on the schedule. Or write to me at my email, readings@robert-hickman.com. Again, all of those links in the info box below. Guys, thank you for being here today. I love you. I'm sending my blessings to all of you, and I'm looking forward to hearing of your successes. So keep it here at Spirit Channel. We got more coming. Be back here tomorrow for messages from the spirit world. We'll see you then. Until then, may you always blessed be.